this shit now.
Right, y'all. You know what it is. Welcome back to another episode with the Facts Crew podcast. It's season 2, episode 20. You know, we have Dada here, and it's your girl, Nek Nek. Dada, how
Hey.
has your weekend been?
I'm busy. Yeah, like I realized that, they say that Mother's Day is not just celebrated on Mother's Day, it's celebrated every day. And I think I did more, way more than my fair share of mothering this weekend. I love my children, but I'm definitely glad when I was definitely excited when they went to sleep. Um, yeah, did everything to tuck them out. But forget all that. How are you feeling? And you know what? Everybody, hold on. Everybody, get your cups ready. Everyone treats up and we have to celebrate. Happy, 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 happy. But hold on, you better not have no water. What you got?
It's not water, it's zero sugar Gatorade.
God, every time.
Hey, listen, I got a goal I'm trying to hit. It's 165. I keep playing around and I keep getting to like 173, 170-ish and all that. So 5 more pounds and I'll be back on the back off the bike. But yes, back the birthday. Hello, the
Yes,
start of the
yes,
Gemini season is me.
yes, yes,
We're
it
gonna
is.
celebrate it because what?
Yes.
I'm a bad bitch, yeah. And that nigga. Toast to the toast. Clink clink.
Yes, 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 yes. So how was your birthday? You was going through COVID, everything. I'm glad to see you here. Okay. Stronger than ever, stronger than ever.
Hey, listen, if it's one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday. Nah, I took myself camping. I went to a campground that I found on Facebook. It was Black owned.
Right.
A mom and pop's joint. It was definitely a sense of community there. They knew I was there by myself. They made sure that I was okay. The other people that RV
Mhm.
kind of lived there and were there for like this convention that they had.
Oh wow.
They also came and checked on me, made sure I had stuff to eat.
Really? Oh
Yeah,
man. That's it.
yeah,
What
I'm
you tell-
definitely going back.
Look, yes, I'm gonna need you to share the information with me. I really need
Absolutely.
to because yes, yes, yes. Well, you know what? It's funny. My birthday is in a month from now, and I definitely thought of you because I was not going to bring a drink on with me tonight, but I was like, I won't be me if I don't do that. I decided so I can get to my weight loss goals in these next 30 days. I'm gonna go ahead and be on a pescatarian diet. Um, I was gonna go vegan, but I was like, don't even play with yourself like that. Don't even do that because I know I'm gonna slip back real easy. Real easy.
I did it, and that was a no for me, dog. That was a hard
Yeah.
no for me. I had to give up meat. Mm-mm.
I think, well, I made a whole chicken for dinner the night before I started. So that made it easier because I'm like, all right, I done cooked all this food. I don't want this. I don't have nothing to do else with this. So I'm like, good. And my son, he is a vegan. I don't know how. Like he doesn't know that. Well, he's a vegan with the exception of chicken nuggets, but he don't know that it's chicken. He just knows it's nuggets, so he's never questioned it. Other than that, he's eating like rice and broccoli, and it's his favorite dinner. His
Oh, that's
favorite.
awesome.
It's good
You
and
know, that's
bad
how
because it seemed like child abuse. It seemed like child abuse because I was like,
yeah.
yo, we got all this other food in here. Please eat this
Not
food. But
necessarily. Let them be picky. This is time for them to be picky and see what they
yeah,
want and don't want.
yeah, however, I mean, yeah, he's still growing and still stronger than ever. So yeah, but I'm like, I can go ahead and do pescatarian. I'm like, I can do that. I can do that. Won't I usually live a pescatarian lifestyle. I didn't really think about it. It's just like every now and then I want some steaks. Every now and then I might want some.
Yeah.
Every now and then I want some, some short ribs, especially some short ribs. Lord Jesus. Oh my gosh. They got that hold on me. The but it's gonna I'm like, I'm like 30 days, boo, because you know what I'm saying? Like my arms, I was like if I hold like this arm, no. no, this arm looks amazing. So I'm just sitting here and be like this the rest of the show because I don't want to have them
Amen.
cooking arms. Like I can
The
cook, but I
other
don't
joint
cook
looks
like
like
I'm
it makes
cooking
straight
sauce.
potato salad.
I and I can't. Oh God. And you know what? I learned how to make this one barbecue sauce one time, and it's like it was something about it. And as I was stirring, and I felt like some little underskin hitting my body. Yeah. And I was like,
Yes.
who is that? Who's tapping me?
Nah,
It
but did
wasn't
you start
nobody.
humming while you was stirring? Hey, listen, when
Mhm.
you hum, you know you there.
Yes, girl, wade in the water, all that hit, all the oh God, I must say slave classics. Yeah, no, no, no. Oh God. Okay, I'm moving forward with the show. On to politics. Oh God, on to politics and pandemic craziness. Wow. And then the first thing is about Black people. Oh, it just gets more and more offensive. I need help. So the
Yes, ma'am.
NAACP. Okay, hold on. So, the NAACP has issued a travel advisory for visiting Florida because the state has become hostile towards African Americans, the LGBTQA plus community, and people of color under Rob DeSantis' leadership. The state of Florida is being accused of devaluing and marginalizing the contributions and challenges faced by Blacks and my other minorities. Now, I don't know what all the Black people are going to do because of the fact it's a lot of events that go on in Florida. It's a lot of events that happen in Miami, and it's summertime. I don't know what they're gonna do. Because it's not like they narrowed down like a certain area. But no, now they taking down the whole thing of Florida. Like it's one thing if they said, all right, don't go to South Beach. That's one thing.
I mean, so now how we gonna sing about going to Opalaka or the pork and bean projects?
Well, it looks like they want us to watch First 48 and watch plenty of reruns because there are plenty of episodes about it on First 48. Okay. That's where I first heard of the Pork and Beans Project was
Me
on
too.
First 48.
And Opalaka.
Yes. I'm like, really? And then like the way that people look down there, like everybody had their hair like how Kodak Black used to have his hair and everything. And I'm like, wow. And then I'm seeing that these dudes got girls. And I'm like, really? Like I can't imagine that I'm with the man with the like I can be with a man with locks. That's fine. That ain't no problem. But you got it all the way up standing up, or they got the one that look like three
Yeah, the
locks.
big
Like,
the wicks. I used to call them
yes,
BB
yeah.
locks, but yes,
Yeah, we
wicks.
want to be more respectful because I've already, I already started off the show wrong, but my
I know
you
one
know,
thing. I bet I had no man with no five locks in his head talking about I'm trying to wife you. I'm gonna poke him in the eyeball.
no, what that's when he's like, baby, I'm gonna help you out. We gonna cut these down. Like, yeah, like nah, like, the hair is fine and everything. Go ahead, you take care of it. Or what, let me take care of your hair, baby. Don't walk
Yeah.
around like this. I got you. I got you, okay? Got you. You know what I'm saying? I grew locks just to be just look, I grew
Hey,
locks just
listen,
to be like you, baby. I'm like, look.
bullshit me. Nah, but I mean, we knew that Florida's not a friendly place for real. Anyway, they've been telling us for the longest they don't care if we come or go. They're
They
gonna do
don't.
exactly what they want to do. Florida has always been like Mars compared to the rest of the US. Florida and Texas.
Yeah, it's very, very concerning. And it's like, when I hear the different things that happen, like when they show, like I think somebody was driving down the street and it was like a pickup truck in the front, but a boat in the back. And I'm not talking about the boat was attached with the attachment. No, I'm talking about where, what is it? The trailer portion of the pickup truck was a boat. I
Oh my
saw that.
God.
I saw that somewhere on the gram, and I'm like, wow, you really went and got that. Okay, okay. Um, I don't know why, but you know what? It suits their lifestyle, and it's not my business to know why they chose that, because it's almost like a mullet, business in the front, party in the back, and that right there, it's like they ready for whatever. Okay, but whatever, which is very concerning. But Florida gonna be Florida. Well,
Every time.
next up, every time, every single time. It's all right. It's all right every time. I know that I will have my beloved visitor. He'll be back down here shortly. I know he will. It's going to be for some water. I provided this child with water, but somehow, some way, they're going to come down here and beg for more water. Yeah.
It's not fresh enough.
You know what? It's the fact that you don't even have to contact me for that. Like, just go ahead and go get you some water. I'm not going to bother you. Go get some water. You don't necessarily have to make eye contact with me. You don't. Just go ahead and go get you some water and keep it moving. Like, anyway. Next, this is an issue, y'all. And if you all have not been paying attention to the news, okay, Congress, everybody put like this. You know how when you gotta pay your bills and you're like, dang, I still gotta pay them. Dang, I ain't take care of this. Well, now that America is doing the same thing, last time I said they was robbing Peter to pay Paul. Well, it don't look like they robbing nobody to pay nobody. It looked like they just like, let's just go ahead and let it flow. Congress in this issue of the debt ceiling, it is at $31.4 trillion. Okay. Currently, it is 6 days away from June 1st. And when
It's got his final cutoff notice.
I know, right? Got the turn off. Yes, looking for an extension, and it ain't no extension. But the thing about it, we've been talking about this for about the past month. And I want you to know that, it is going to, it can affect us. And, I thought about how can this stand out more so you can understand how important this really is and how this is affecting you and others in your life.
Hmm.
Okay. It can affect Social Security benefits. It can affect food stamps, Medicare, educational grants, federal workers, and VA and benefits, just to name a few things.
Oh, it's about
I'm
to be
sure.
furlough again. They about to go on furlough.
Listen, yes, that's what it's looking like. And from everything I've seen, I feel like this when I sat there and I started looking at this stuff, I realized that I know people that fit in all these categories. So it's going to be a lot of people hit. And I don't know if, I think what July 1st will start the new fiscal year, but I don't know if that's how their budget works. I mean, I would think that, but I don't know because now that I think about it, Congress, they take by the time they go ahead and take their break isn't until like September. It's like the very end of summer and everything. So theirs might be totally different. But we got to stay focused out here. You got to pay attention. You got to watch the news because even with what I'm saying now, as we're watching this, by the time that you all are watching this, by the time that this airs, this could be something totally different. So, you just got to stay aware, y'all. Keep your eyes open, all right?
Hmm.
Because what they say, the more you know, no, the more you grow, the more you know. I think that's it. Ain't that what they say on NBC? I think it was. I think that's what they said.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
more you know.
Yes, because people they keep on trying not to go ahead and pay attention to this. Like, y'all, this is real. This is affecting us. It's going to affect us. But in other news, geologists in New York City are saying that New York is sinking, y'all.
All right, so hold on, real sidebar. My
Go
bad.
ahead.
Sidebar, real quick. Every time I hear New York City, I have to say it like those Pace for Conte commercials.
Go
New
ahead.
York City. But go ahead. Listen, ADD.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right when you said I could see it, I could see it
Yes.
coming. Yes, yes.
I'm sorry, but continue.
No, 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 you're good. That's just like me in the arms of an angel. You know what I'm saying? Any sad story. Like it doesn't no matter where I am. It doesn't matter where I am, who I'm talking to. Like, oh my, and it's so difficult because like, I'm talking to older relatives and they tell me how their day went and everything. And then all of a sudden in my mind, like I'm not paying attention to the story anymore because now it's just through the hearts of that. It just keeps going like that. Just like, oh yeah. And here go another sidebar. My father watched the show last week and he heard where I was talking about John Morant. My father calls me today and leaves me a video because I didn't answer that says, babe, who pulled a gun out on you? I'm like, oh my God, what are you talking about?
Dad. Watch the full thing. You get the full context.
Yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh. I said somebody's gonna come down here for some water. Where's the water? The water is right there in the drawer. I knew it. Had a whole bottle. And I couldn't even attempt to mute just now.
Nah, it sounded like he ran up on you.
He did. He did. He almost knocked over my lighting. Anyway, but yes, so my father thinks that some man pulled up on me and put his gun out on me, and like I would love to play it, and just so you know, that's how I'm gonna end the show tonight. Because yeah, I'm like, what? And I'm like, see, dear father, and then I called him and left him a video that. Good night. Anyway. Pew, pew. You fool. Oh my gosh. Anyway. And you're a child who's about to get
Well, I'm always thankful for dads because they definitely come through in the clutch. Ain't nothing wrong, but he want to come to your rescue.
However, he saw this video originally on Friday. You called me on Monday about it, so I've been shot down now. Like I'm just.
I mean, you could have bled out, but at least he would have known that something happened because you didn't answer your phone. Boom.
True. However, our clips, when they went up, it actually had the verbiage up there. So the video that he saw is said that I was talking about Ja Morant. I don't know what my father was doing at the time, but dear dad, thanks for being a loyal viewer of the show. And make sure you like the video and subscribe, like on YouTube. Like the video. Yeah, because it be getting a little wild. I don't need you and all that. Anyway, back to to New York City. So apparently it's sinking because it has 1.7 trillion pounds of buildings and it's sinking. Um New York don't need no more. They New York's been through enough. September 11th, I still remember it like it was yesterday. I remember being in school, them rolling the TV over in class, the carton. They didn't tell us what was going on. I remember seeing the building drop and everything. No, they don't need anything else. The world doesn't need anything else. But I don't know no way that we can fix that. So I guess we
I
got.
mean, can we call it karma for stealing all that land from the Black people?
Oh, she said I didn't.
I mean, how many times we got to learn stop taking stuff from people or later on down the line, your stupidity is going to come back and bite you in the ass. And it might not even bite you. It might bite your great grandson or your great 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 grandson. And now look at where we are. Your
You're
great
right.
great grandson is living in New York City and is doing what? Sinking.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Karma is real. Karma is real.
I mean, if you put 1.7 trillion
Trillion
pounds
pounds.
on an island, what do you think is going to happen?
Yeah, because never mind. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say because then never mind. Never
It's
mind.
science. After a while, somewhere down there in there, the system is either going to implode on itself or because it's sitting on, what is it, the faults or the something, something. Yeah, it's going to eventually
Oh,
teeter totter and it's going to start to sink
yeah.
and drift.
It just gets more and more concerning, especially the way that like it's a lot of wild stuff going on in the news. And here at the show, we had to like scale back because it's shootings every day. It's just getting real, real wild. And then it's like when we're not talking about all the surge of violence and ridiculousness in the world, then you have these things that are beyond all of us that are going on. And that's the part that makes it scary. But I
Hmm?
don't know. I know I'm going to church on Sunday and I'm paying my tithes because I just need to go ahead and I can't. It's too much. It's overwhelming. However, I need another drink. I can't. I can't. Calm my nerves. Anyway, yeah, back in business, baby. All right. So what you got for us, Nene?
Ghost is back.
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
Mm.
So we definitely had a few characters come back that were definitely missed. One of them not so much, but that were
Definitely.
definitely missed. Um,
When you said that part,
Tasha
you
and
talking about yes.
Tommy.
You talking about
Yes,
yes.
because don't get me wrong, I understand her connection to the show and everything like that. But I swear it seemed like she went from one episode being a baby to being this age. And she's been this age for like what? 4 or 5 seasons from like the last show.
And he's still at standstill. He's still like you ain't about to go ahead and get my
So I
trust
don't
them. My
right. I'm
trust
trying to
them.
understand like
Oh.
how is this time jump going to, how is it working? Because she went from being an infant to like 11, and now she's been 11 for 12 years.
You know, there was that one season when she was like 5 and everything when Ghost had took the kids over there to Angela's house and everything. When he did that, yeah.
But wasn't
Then
she
that's
like a
when
baby in the beginning of it, of the series?
beginning, I think she definitely was. She was in a walker. I do remember her being in a walker. Yes, I do.
But
Mm.
it was a great thing to see Tasha and Tommy back. In my honest opinion, I know it. I have no say so in what they choose to do with their series. They just need to cancel Tommy's series and put him on there, put him back on.
I'm about to say, if
Yeah,
I, but you're right though. I agree. I do agree.
I don't
Oh,
know if y'all saw the link of the leak that came out for episode 9 and 10. Some of you might be a little bit more ahead of the game than what we're
yeah,
able to talk about, but I feel as though it'll be helpful for Tommy to definitely come back because Tasha might be in some hot water.
yeah.
But
Ooh, see,
yeah,
I
I'm
wish.
glad to see them two bury the hatchet and their beef. And she knocked her son out for the greater good of
Oh, so you got to see the link. Oh, I didn't get to see it.
no, this is from this episode, right? Wait, am I talking about the wrong episode? Oh God.
Yeah. Okay. So now you explain. Okay. So that's who knocked Tariq out.
Okay, so I'm not gonna say too much more about that. We're gonna go to the next topic, okay? The episode started with Effie.
So look, you talking about that's the actual shock because I'm like, really? I was wondering. Okay. 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 Okay.
It
Thank you.
started with Kane and Tariq fighting about Effie. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
And Kane thought that Tariq was a CI. How that works, I don't know. But the tables are turning and it don't seem like they're turning in Tariq's favor.
Yeah, and I do understand why he would think that because before Tariq was around, only reason I say that is because before Tariq was around, no, it would be the way that Monet she had was on Tariq. Like when he came around, and all of a sudden she trying to go ahead do business with him and everything else, and then she just keep going hard on Kane. And like every episode, she went harder and harder and harder on Kane. Like that's still
I
that
mean,
kind of
you
puts
got him coming through versus my son being Mr. Potato Head, who I'm gonna keep leaning toward.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, he was making Sam Sausage Head decisions, moving out of ego instead of looking at the bigger picture.
The sad part is why when you said that I was thinking about Zeke and I'm like, he gone. It ain't about Zeke. Because whenever every time I think about Zeke and poor Zeke, it's a shame what has happened to people after Power and Ghost and the way they're out here. Because Zeke has started that music career and everything, and that was not. Yeah, I remember that he was in the club and he dropped a single and he in there dancing like his song was banging, and that wasn't okay. But I had to realize no that you definitely weren't talking about him. So my apologies. My apologies.
Yeah. Zeke shouldn't have died.
I'm sorry. He had to. It had already went too far. He had to. He had to be. It's unfortunate, but he had to be collateral damage because his faces in all them scenes, and I'm
That's
not.
why I needed him. He was comedic relief.
But he wasn't even trying to be famous. Like when oh my gosh, when he was messing with the teacher, I'm like, how'd that go? Like, I
What
just
that mean? What that mean? Nah, because I don't understand, Auntie Monet. What that
on
mean?
two, on two.
Zeke, that's not your aunt. That's your mother.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And he like, and then he found out like, oh my god. Then
So,
I'm too old. I
so
can't
I
do
can't go in
this.
the draft, nigga. Read the room.
It was so bad. It was so bad. And I'm like, And I'm thinking, I'm like, yo, I'm like, the way they presented that like other people have done that before. I'm like, so you mean to tell me it's people that just keep their kids around and don't let them know how old they are and stuff, and then they, oh God. Yeah, go
Let's
ahead. I'm
see.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But yeah,
Then
that fight was nice though when he had picked Tariq up and slammed into the table, and I mean, I'm sorry, into the desk, and then Davis came out there. Yeah, it's very interesting.
speaking of Davis, Davis has definitely been more on his Wu-Tang is for the children tip
Mhm.
as of late. And when I tell you, keep right on ahead.
He
Moving
looks
forward.
amazing. He does look amazing.
Listen, that black will not crack.
Yeah, and that man
Um,
he's in his 50s, and I don't know where we're at, but he definitely he looks great. He looks great. He took care of himself. So
hey, he's still hitting the gym.
yeah, and if you think about like the locks are like a totally different group. That is not who came out. That is not Styles P, Jada Kiss. I don't know about Sheik. Sheik, they don't really be showing Sheik's body. I ain't seen he cut up too. She
Sheik
got cut
still
up
looks
too.
good. Sheik still looks good. He's
Really?
still the bait out of the group.
Okay, okay.
Listen, and loves his wife down. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go look for a recent picture. I'm just saying. Well, put it like this. I guess the bigger transformation you could see it was more
Yeah.
noticeable in Styles P and
Yeah.
this, and it's like, oh, okay. Because yeah, I remember that. I think Styles P was out there working on out on the milk crates and everything. Yeah, all that stuff. But shout outs to
Styles
all
P
of them.
look like our governor. I
Oh,
swear, I'm never gonna not see that.
are they?
Westmore and Styles P definitely look
No,
alike.
you're funny. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Now you
Yo,
can't unsee it. You welcome,
yes.
guys.
And then right when you said that, all I could think about was when he got it when he won, and then he did his ceremony. He's like, "Why you beefing with me? She chose me," and he out there hitting all the moves.
Yes.
I was like, you ain't come out here and do that. You ain't do that. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Anyway, sorry y'all. We'll have to put up pictures and everything, show what we talking about. But shout out to the older men who's keeping themselves together. That's what's up.
Listen, I might have to move to the darker side of the age world and go to the old Mac daddies. They out here putting in work in the gym. Uh,
What up, baby?
listen, let me see your cookout shoes, brother.
But they're gonna be different. They ain't gonna be
So,
sandals. They're gonna be some slides. They're not gonna be they're not gonna be the leather sandals with the strap in the back.
no,
Not with
I
the
need the joints that's like this on your foot. You know which ones I'm talking about, with your little baby toe stick out right here in the
coming out the
corner.
side.
Yep, right here. All right, y'all. So back to Ghost. Kane then pulled up on Braden. I mean, literally
No.
pulled up on him and accused him of knowing that Lauren was alive. Hey, this whole Lauren storyline is kind of unraveling a whole lot of where people had doubts and people don't trust each other as much as they say and all this and that.
Yeah,
It's exposing a lot. I will say that
definitely.
much.
Definitely.
Then Drew devised a plan to kill Evelyn and her family, but before she died, guess what she did?
What?
Told him that Monet was behind his father getting killed
Listen.
and was in it with Gordo.
You know what? Let me just say, she was doing the smartest thing ever because she like, oh, I know why you here. And I'm gonna tell you why you here, and I'm gonna tell you who lying. Okay, it's your mother. It's your mother. It's your lying
Yep.
ass mother.
Because I know I'm still about to die, but guess what? You need to know
Exactly.
this.
Exactly. Exactly. And then it's like, then you're gonna let that sit on him. Plus, she know the game. She know the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so funny though, because every time I keep on wanting to not call her Evelyn and call her Nina, because I remember her from New York Undercover. I remember who you were.
Yes.
You was with, you was with dang, now I can't remember his name. Lorenzo?
Eddie.
Yes. Was it Lorenzo? Yeah. I know.
Mm-hmm.
I used to want to go to Natalie's so bad, and then I realized that it wasn't a real place. But
It
anyway,
should have been. It
Yo,
definitely should have been. A lot of their remakes did not get recorded and stuff like that, but they had some
uh,
gems, some people doing some nice remakes of the
it's
original versions of songs.
exactly. I think Gladys Knight might have been on one episode. I remember. I believe it was her, and she killed it up there. And I'm like,
Hmm.
Gladys. That was a great show. But anyway, but yeah, when Nina was down there on the floor and she let him know it was your mother. Mm, that's wild.
Yep. Let's see. Bobblehead found a file inside of Tariq's dorm room that showed that Lorenzo was at Zeke's murder.
So bobblehead is Diana.
Duh.
Yeah, she. Yeah, and you know what? I feel bad for her because one, here's the reason why I feel bad because she should have went to. Put it like this: she's just looking for a place of acceptance and belonging that is outside of the drug game. I still want her off the show as well. However, um, when she asked Tariq, so you know what? I'm ready to leave all this alone. If I leave, I'm about to go to school out of state. So what does that mean for us? And the way he gave her that thing, like, focus on yourself, queen
Hey,
statement.
listen.
Like, who the fuck is you talking to? Like, who the fuck is you talking to?
You
Like,
know that
really?
meme of him when he looking at somebody like this?
Yeah, that was his.
Yes. That would have been perfect right there. Bitch, what do
Like,
you mean
girl,
us?
he looked like I got way bigger fish to fry right now. He like, I don't know where my mother is. It's people going to jail. People, he like my job. So even think about his internship, everything. Western
Uh,
Holdings, everything was flipping upside down. Like
uh,
it's a mess out there. It's a mess, a whole mess. And oh yeah, and you know what? I'm totally forgetting about the fact that that Tariq was trying to convince Braden to kill his uncle. And then Braden was trying to get him to leave. Next you know, now you done pushed your uncle. Now your uncle gone.
hey, listen, Braden.
He stepped up this time, but it's only because of what he said. And I think it's also got something to do with Kiki too. Cause then he like, hold on, because the way they talking to me is like
Yeah.
you was busting Kiki down. And he liked Kiki. He liked Kiki a lot. Got a little blackness. Like, Braden been one, ever since the episode when Kane said, come on, nigga, go ahead. And he was looking at him. He's like, y'all niggas get out of here. He's like, yeah, that means you. He said, me too. And he looked so honored to like be.
Yes. One of us. The fuck stupid
Yes, he
ass.
about to be, yeah. Mm-mm. Like that was, but he's the perfect character for it though. Because I'll be honest, everything about his demeanor, he's the perfect person.
I mean, I guess they can't just outright have two Tommies on there. It'd be too parallel to the original series.
But the difference though is that he met him at a private school. So like,
Hmm.
so it's like it makes sense. It's the same situation that they had on Ghost, just a different format. So yeah, it adds up. It adds up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well now that you're talking about the next one, I can't wait to go see it. I missed the link. But you know what's funny? I saw the stuff where our good friend Shane, he went ahead from because we're like besties now, but not. But
You know,
but hey, but yes, he started saying that people were saying that he the one who put the link out for the episodes because of the fact that he wasn't on any of the episodes anymore. But
nah,
in
but you know, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm
but in
waiting.
this episode though, it was dope how they had like the notes and everything that if something happened to him and he dropping dime and saying this, that, and the third, that was he knew, and I'm like,
Hmm.
that was dope though because it still kept him with doing work on this season, so there might be somebody else that gets a note and we don't know yet, but I don't know, I don't know.
Hmm.
But it was nice to see that even though it took a little break real quick, it was nice to see that it came back and it came back strong. So
Yeah.
definitely keeps me watching. So yeah.
Didn't they had the same problem with Power and what was it, last season of Ghost 2? Where
I,
it keeps getting leaked? Because I remember a whole bunch of people knew about Angela getting shot.
yes, that definitely happened, and then I also want to say that definitely did happen because it was that thing again where we're supposed to wait them 2 weeks, and that 2 weeks totally shifted.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, and Ghost getting shot. Yep.
yes. And I'm like, I mean, granted, we all were looking forward to seeing this, but it's the fact that when the link comes out and then when you go to look, it's like it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. You know what I'm saying? Every time I
Mhm.
went to go look, oh, it's gone. I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, dang. But yes, 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 yes. The four different versions, yes, to throw off who killed Ghost. I do remember that because they were like they didn't want people to know what the original ending was. So yeah, 50, he be mad. He mad, but he does prove some good points because there are people over there that aren't doing their job. And then like he argues with them publicly with everybody when he wants to go and talk about the stars, the rates for stars and
Ugh,
everything. Yeah, what they
50's a
charge them.
troll.
He is, he is. And you know what? The thing about it though that gets to my nerves is that I see what he's doing though. 50 Cent is a beloved cancer, like myself and several other members of this show here. I'm not gonna name, the other people, but the people know who they are. And I'm like, oh wow.
All of
I'm
y'all
a
around
troll.
me.
No, but you know what? Hey, hey, hey. I ain't a troll. And you know what? I'm the first day. No, I'm sorry. I'm the second day of cancer. I'm the second day of
You're a
cancer.
female. Me and female cancers get along. The males drive me fucking nuts. They so goddamn sarcastic and insensitive at the same time. You can't be both.
They can, and they will, and they do.
This is coming from a Gemini.
Well, I'm telling you, as a cancer. All right, I'm telling you, as a
It's
cancer.
ridiculous.
I get look, listen, listen. If I tell you all the cancers around me, it's something. It's something. My brother, a cancer, and that's the joint that's wild. So I be looking at stuff that he's doing. I'm like,
Mine
interesting.
too.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes, what else you got for us, girlie?
Um, let's see, what other shows have I watched? Uh oh, Bad Boys of Houston.
Yo, I have not seen it yet. Okay, because is that the one that Orlando Brown is on? What episode are they on? Because I
I
is
think
it
it's the fifth episode.
okay?
Raspy got beat up. He got a cheeseburger thrown at him, thrown at him on a bus,
You know what?
and the big dude beat him up. Um,
Oh
Orlando
God,
Brown punched the dude from here. He like snuck him in the side of the head. All this is on the bus.
on the bus.
Yes, where the money reside dude. He was on there talking about how his butt keep getting big and how he's so thick. Let's
Wait,
see. I watched the show
wait,
for pure comedy.
wait. Hold on. Wait. Oh God. I mean, I'm
Just
glad.
as random as I'm describing this is how random this show is.
Yeah, and that's on the Zeus network, correct?
Mhm.
I definitely gotta watch that. Especially, I really just want to go and look to see where Razby gets the cheeseburger thrown in his face. That right there.
Hey,
That
look,
that
I
right.
be trying to have a little bit of empathy for Raspy because we all know he's gone through some things.
Definitely.
But this show, the way that he talks about like they had Raspy, perform at their strip club, they should be honored.
Mm,
What song?
wait.
Don't get me wrong. I know he did a lot of the main vocals and B2K and all that, but
What song? I know he
what's
was in the music videos and he was dancing.
not a lot of those vocals, like in the chorus and stuff like that, where you think it's Omarion, that's not Omarion. That's actually Brad's
Oh, that
B.
was him. Bump, bump, bump.
Yes,
That was
yes. He's the JC Savage. What is it?
him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's
Oh man,
him.
JC. Oh, right when you said it. Oh, okay.
But
I'm
yeah,
respecting
watch the show.
Razby.
Just
Okay.
I give you my login so you can watch the episode if you want to. It's
Yes, please. Because
yeah.
I really need to see that cheeseburger in a fight. I need that. Wow, that's something. Okay, okay. Well, on my side of things with what I'm watching, I just moved. So between trying to get everything set up in here, like I'll be honest, I probably had more backgrounds than anyone on this season of the show. Okay. I have sat in many different places. Last week we had, we got to see a little bit of beautiful outdoors, just a little bit. Now I got a corner. Who knows where I'm going to be next week? We'll find out. All I know is that I have barely been able. I mustered up the strength
Strength.
to finally be able to go ahead and watch Ghost because I wanted to watch it in the room. My one TV got broken during moving, and then my other TV oh my god, my other TV I can't find a remote, so now I gotta get a universal remote. Yeah, so and that's all on me. I have no one else to blame but myself because that TV was in my room, so
Is
there's
it a
no one
smart
else.
TV?
Yes,
Get the app on your phone, girl.
you're right. I didn't even think about that. Anyway, it's probably because you know what? Because that TV is not it's not a Samsung, so I didn't even think about that. The
What
one
do you
that I
got?
need the remote for is a TCL, but the one TV that broke is a Samsung. So I'm hurt. I'm hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah, girl. However, so I haven't really been able to be up on my shows like I need to. I'm like probably like a week behind on everything. I'm watching Dave. Dave is very interesting. I really like Dave. Um, but yeah, so I'm kind of behind, but maybe this week, maybe I'll get caught up. I don't know. We're gonna see after. We're gonna see. That's the answer.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see.
That's all we got. Anyway,
Um, what you got next for us?
you had something. Let's see. Well, we missed the one thing. We in the NBA news. Carmelo Anthony is retired, y'all. He retired. Yes, Melo is gone, and he dropped a dope visual that showed him announcing his retirement. And so now, LeBron, I believe, is the only. He might not be the only one, but I think as far as like the big names out of people that came out, probably I think when he started hooping, what like '03. I
Mm-hmm.
think it might have been like fall, yeah, fall '03, I believe. Yeah, LeBron is the only one left. But we know that LeBron, he said he's still gonna go ahead and stay in the NBA until his son gets in there, so they can play. And he's like, wherever his son is going, he's gonna go there and everything. And I understand what he's doing. You want to go ahead and make history. Yeah, he's gonna stay there so that him and his son
That
can go ahead and be together.
that would be
Hey,
pretty freaking dope.
I think it would. I think it would. And
That'd
then
be
it's
pretty
like,
freaking
that's
dope.
something that nobody could ever take away from you. No one can take that away from you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
But
amazing.
dang, Carmelo retiring, that kind of puts you into perspective of like you getting older and think not you per se, but us getting older. Because I know when they started the NBA, that was the same year I graduated. So it was kind
Yeah,
of like looking at someone my age come up in the NBA, and now these niggas are retiring. And it's just like, God
exactly.
damn,
Yes, I know
these niggas
someone.
getting old because I'm not.
Exactly. And you sit there and you start thinking like, wait a minute.
Right. It's been some years. Where the fuck did time go?
Yeah, like I know somebody that went to high school with Carmelo, and so then I thought about that person. I thought I was like, yeah, that's probably about right. That's right about right. Damn. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, wow. I feel bad for Melo though, because I know he won
He
rings.
never got his ring.
He never did.
But you
But
know what? Carmelo was very influential when he came into the game anyway. So it doesn't even matter if he did not get his ring because he's
mhm,
going to get his flowers. You know,
exactly.
as soon as he came into the NBA, it was like him versus LeBron James. And they was back and forth in the
Yes.
championship.
Yeah, with them big ass suits on, them huge
Everybody
big
walking
ass suits
around
on.
with the Carmelos. They're now the
Yes.
what? Pop Smokes. But to us,
Yes.
they always gonna be the Carmelos. So yeah.
Definitely. Definitely. It's been a time, but yeah, I cannot wait until he goes on so now once he's out of everything and he's gonna go out and he's gonna give one of them like them open interviews. Oh, it's about to be good. Oh, he about to run it up in interviews because everybody got
Mhm.
so many questions. He probably not gonna touch none of the Lala stuff. He's gonna take some time for that, just like how
I
Shaq
don't
did.
care about the Lala stuff. I just want to know is he single and ready to
Remember,
mingle?
remember that he beat up one of Lala's boyfriends, and that's how they got together. Because the dude had went on the club, he was trying to beat her up in the club, and so then that's when
Oh,
Carmelo came over and was like, "Oh, girl." I'm trying to remember if that happened when they were in Baltimore. I can't remember I think it did happen in Baltimore. Oh yeah. We'll talk
Let's
later. I
see.
got to make sure I get all my facts correct. But he did beat up somebody that she was dating, and then next thing you know, they got together and built a little bit of a life for a little bit.
I
But
mean, not trying to be funny. Baltimore
don't do
niggas are a little bit scary, but they're just like,
no comment.
it's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast situation. There we go. That's how I'm gonna clean that one up. It's kind of like a Beauty and the Beast story.
Beauty and the
Because these
Beast.
niggas are scary, but somehow they're attractive. But go ahead.
No comment. Anyway, swish swish. Horror dating stories. Yo, I found out about this on Instagram. This is an okay. Let me just first say this is an unfortunate story with a terrible ending.
Oh no,
However,
so I gotta be serious. All right.
yeah, you got to be serious, but it's wild. So this lady, there's also ring cam footage of this happening. Anyway, this lady, she claimed to be this man's wife, and she said that the man came home to her home with his side chick. So, in the heat of passion, she went with her gun, and she's like a little bit of a bigger woman. And so she went, she started chasing him down the street. You can see the man on the ring cam running. She shoots him, kills him, right? So, again, she tells police, my husband, I can't believe he would do this to me. He would bring this woman into my home. I cannot believe this. I can't believe this. Whole time, she was not his wife. His wife comes to the police station and says, that woman ain't his wife. I'm his wife. We separated. We've been separated since November. And she's like, I don't know why she would do that. But then the police had also interviewed the woman that was at the house. So the story that the lady told was all types of wild because she made it seem like I don't know how to, I guess she tried to make it seem like they were separated in the home, but still living together or something. She was trying to make it seem like he was in there with that woman. No, she was never lived at that home because you know what? The woman who killed him was a side chick of his. The other woman he brought to the house was another side chick of his. But he was in the process of trying to make things work with his wife. Now, I can't say my man was wrong because you were separated, right? So when you separated, y'all define the terms of separated, but separated makes it seem like y'all not gonna be together. You got wants and needs. You want to go ahead and be outside. Cool, you do your thing. However, you gotta be careful doing your thing because it's these other people that you know now because you've been in that relationship for a time, whatever amount of time. Now you out here putting it on them. You trying to lock them. You know they think you trying to lock them in. The girl who was in the house, mind you, that again, that was not that woman's house. That's where that man was staying at. The girl that was in the house, she was like, well, he told me he was in an open relationship with the woman and he wanted me to meet her. So that's why I came over here that night to meet her. Is the no, I'm sorry, no. She said, but he wanted me to come over one night to meet her, but that was not that night. Yes. So his wife though, she says, well, that no matter what, that's still my husband. Like you have to remember, we got grandkids, we got kids, we got nieces, we got nephews. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, so now oh yeah, she said, and me and my husband, we were in talks of getting back together. We were reconciling our relationship. And I'm like, I bet y'all probably were because you could have been. You probably could have been because I mean, there's probably feelings because y'all have been there, been together for some time and everything. You miss one another and everything else. Then he probably met the crazy joint. Now he done lost his life. Okay. So now his wife has to plan a funeral for him because he got killed by one of his side chicks. Right. And now the side chick is in jail. And yeah, she's in jail and court is not until August. That right there is the most dating gone wrong situation that I've heard of in a long time. And especially because it doesn't involve one female, it doesn't involve two, but it involves three. And that's only the three that came forward. It could be other people involved. Thoughts, feelings, concerns.
you know, all of this could have been avoided if communication is clear. I don't understand why, as adults, we have to keep having these type of conversations. Communicate. Let people have their own choice to deal with these situations. Stop tricking people into these different situations and making them think that it's this and that. You're gonna drive people crazy. And look at that. You done drove one crazy, and now your wife gotta bury you because you in love with this one, lied to this one, and then want to work out with this one. Just
Yeah. But you
listen,
know what?
if you can really hold your own and you really want to be the man and things like that, you're gonna tell people what it is, and they still gonna choose to fuck with you because of the type of nigga that you are or the type of character that you show them. You don't have to sit there and hide and lie and all this and that. That don't make you a good nigga. That don't make you a well-made nigga. That don't do none of that. It makes you look stupid.
Yeah. And in this case right here, I feel like he told the girl the situation. I feel like he did. I feel like he did. And I feel like she probably just found out about the other joint and like put like this. Okay, this ain't gonna be right. I saw a picture of her. Okay. So I think what happened is, you know what I'm saying, they might have had a nice, you know, intimate chemistry. And he was giving her some work, right? So she knew where to meet him. She knew where he was gonna be at. She knew where he stayed. She knew where she rests his head. Now, I have never in my life of ever pulled up to a man's house to sit here and be like, what you doing? Where you going? You mine. I ain't never done nothing like that. But especially in no situation like this where you already know the situation is shaky and sketchy. But he probably tried to leave the girl alone. And because he had signs. But like the girl, because think about it, the other girl said, he told me he was in an open relationship. That's what the girl said. So to me, there's no way he told her he was in an open relationship. Everybody knew where they stood, but this one lady, the one lady, she knew she was your wife, but y'all was separated. The other one knew he was in an open relationship, but she like, all right, cool, I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing and just enjoy it for what it is while it is what it is. But the other one, she was like, oh, so you brought her here? And the thing about it, again, on this video, you see this man running down the street, running.
He ain't
Dog,
know Geraldine had a gun for real.
you know what? I can't. Either way, RIP to that man. Y'all be honest. It ain't worth it. You out here, and then other people are dating these people, men and women. Don't be out here taking penitentiary chances for some pipe, for a little bit of Kit Kat, a little bit of cootie coo. Mm-mm. 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 Mm-mm.
Hmm?
Nope. All you gotta do is go over there that one last time and you play Trey songs. This is the last time. And that's how you wrap it up. That's the end of the relationship right there. This is the last time. I said the last time. Call it a wrap.
Mm-hmm. I haven't heard
Anyway,
that song in years.
I know, right? Yes. Yeah. Listen, that was the closure. Anyway, so yeah, what you got for us next, Nick?
You know what it is. About to
All
talk
plants are
about some
not created equal.
plants.
Yes.
Me being the plant mom that I am, I have plants on my dress, coincidentally.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway, this is what week 4. Some of y'all are not like me and probably have not killed your seedlings off. I am back at square one and my seeds have been started again. So
Wonderful.
I'll be putting them in some dirt probably in the next couple days. However, for those of you that do have your plants still growing and growing, you want to have them in some type of light. They don't need to be in any type of darkness for more than, honestly, I'm gonna say 6 hours, because right now you need them to get as much energy as possible. The reason why you want your plant to have all of this energy is because you want to have a healthy base. You want something that's going to be able to support the weight of your buds on your branches and things of that nature. So yes, you need sunlight right now. Don't worry about putting nutrients on it, but you do want to put water on it. I would say if not every other day, maybe every 3 days, you should do some type of water. Um, Ooh, excuse me.
You try to
Um,
have a week already. Already.
man.
Ages
Let's see.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for that kind of plant. However,
However,
let's move over to some other plants. You know, the kinds you can
yeah,
put outside for right now. Um,
yeah.
I have a brand new plant. It is called uh caladium, calandium. It's one of those two.
Hmm.
But it's uh kind of like this one right here. I don't know if you can see it.
Okay, yeah, I can see it.
But all of the inside right here is white.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hmm.
I've been wanting one for a long time. I never knew where to get them from. It was sitting right at Home Depot for the low 99,
Hey.
and it's thriving for now. We'll see how it's doing next week. One more thing that I did just think of. Do you know what this is?
Nope. I know what I think it is, but it ain't that.
What?
You know,
This
I'm
is
gonna change.
a
I was gonna
this is
change
a what?
Nah, I was gonna say it was a form of cannabis, and I feel like I have been correct, so that's why I stopped myself.
Yes, you're incorrect. It's
I
an
had
air
to,
plant.
an air plant.
An air plant. It's
Really?
literally a live plant.
Oh,
It has no roots, no root system, nothing.
wow.
Um,
That's pretty cool.
these are perfect for people who feel like they will kill plants. You can't kill these unless you just don't
Okay,
water it ever.
then that's what I need.
Um,
I need that.
yeah, you just soak it in water for probably about an hour. I do
Okay.
mine's honestly once a week.
Hmm. And then so you put it in water and then you just take it back out and you put it over there with the rest of your plants and
I
let it
just
sit
set it
there and
with
be planted.
plants. Yep.
Then take it back. Really?
It needs no dirt. You don't have a watering system. No, you just soak it and it
You
does its
know,
own thing.
go to the plant. All right, you've inspired me over the last couple of weeks as you talked about. I'm like, you know what? I could use a plant around here. I could use a plant.
Yes, it's plants aplenty. See, look, and it's another one.
Oh wow.
And this is Coyote Ugly. I love her.
Oh, wow. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I need a plant. I guess I can get a plant. I need a plant and a pet. Yeah, this yeah. I'm starting with goldfish though. I mean, I'm starting with some fish. I'm not.
I was about to say good luck with that because I love pets. I need a backyard to give me a pet.
That's the only reason I want one now because now I actually have a backyard. But then I had to realize my kids be gone sometimes, so that puts a lot of work on me. And I don't know if I'm gonna put that level of dedication in. And I can do that with some plants and everything. But and like a fish, I can feed a fish. But having to go out here and be taking walks, and then it's gonna be winter and all this other stuff, like or having to go out here in the cold, like again, it was a warm day today, and my children are upstairs. They are hot, so I got an electric blanket on right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this thing is on high. Okay,
Hey,
I
listen,
don't
they
have it
better
up just
strip
for the
down
fact.
to their undies and be good.
Girl, no, man, please. Then they'll be waking up all night. They thrive in cold weather. Okay, in cold weather. If they get hot, they wake up and then they want to come and talk to me. You have nothing that you need to talk to me about.
Oh yeah,
Nothing.
nah.
Yeah. And then I got a 5-year-old. So the 5-year-old, that be the one. That be the one. The show over there and be banging on my door, turning doorknobs, all types of stuff. It's yeah, yeah. It's So I'm gonna go ahead and put it down to 60 degrees in here. And I will be under my electric blanket because I need to get sleep. Okay.
And that's fair. I understand.
It is. It is very much fair. All right. Well, thank you, Neek Neek, for that update with the plants. I guess let's see. You know what time it is? Oh my! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. What is it? Hollywood Mike T. Everybody loves Mike T. I'm trying to think of every name that he goes by, Mike T. But y'all know what it is. We'll be
I don't know.
down.
Larry Bird.
He did say that. He did.
Hey,
Yo, what's up?
how are you?
Um, I'm okay, man. I'm trying to do okay. I'm okay.
You're looking clean in your white tee.
Hey, man.
How was your weekend?
It was okay, you know. Funny fact, I was on every single 613 show this past week.
I did see that. I did see that. I was like, okay, making his rounds. Okay,
It
okay.
wasn't planned that way, but it just happened, you know.
So
On
you're a
top of your
busy
own
man.
show. Like he was everywhere. He was outside. He was podcast outside. Yes.
The man with the plan.
Yes. And then he got another name that he had on oh my gosh, what was it?
Four
Another
corners,
name. Yes, on Four Corners.
multi-name.
Yes.
I do it all, man. I do it all.
Ready for my question?
Sure. What is your question?
I have two actually. Okay. Do you believe in the concept of soulmates?
Yes.
How
Yes.
would you just, huh?
What's the second question? Technically, it's probably three.
Yeah, it is three. If you take it like that, yes.
Yes. Yes.
How would you describe soulmates? Like, what's your description of a soulmate?
Hey, man, y'all be asking me to describe stuff. I don't be knowing the answer because I don't know how to describe it. When y'all ask me to describe the answers, so all I can say is it's somebody that you connected to, you know, um, like probably connected to like on all like the things that you need to be connected with, because you can be connected with people and you can have like a couple of things that's off, couple like 50-50, whatever, but the soulmate you like connected to with all the things, and you just like, you know, you and that person bond very well. Not to say it doesn't have problems, but the way y'all solve y'all problems is different, and for some reason you still connected at the hip. um yeah, that's what I don't know. I guess that's the answer.
That was a good answer.
Okay,
Oh, right.
what's the second one?
Is jealousy healthy in a relationship?
No, that shit sucks. It makes it worse. It makes your relationship worse. You shouldn't be jealous of your partner. Your partner should not be jealous of you. That is like this 2003 dating and the way things are now is just, oh man. I remember when we first started Facts, I used to sound like the old man. And I used to sound like, you know, when I say like stuff they used to do stuff back in the day. Some of the women, not all of them, not die. Let me put that out there. But some of the women will be like, "Hey, you gotta get with the times." They were trying to teach me about sneaky links and all that shit. I said the shit is not gonna last. We're in a pandemic. It's not gonna last. Ain't nobody gonna be talking about no sneaky links in a couple of years from now. And does anybody talk about sneaky links anymore? No, because everybody was so in the house that you really had to learn about yourself. And some people liked what they learned, and some people didn't. So some people went for the better and some people went for the worse. So nowadays dating is crazy. Like, no, why would you even be jealous of who you with? Like, you shouldn't be with someone if you're jealous. Why would you be if you're a dude and you got a girlfriend? You got a badass girlfriend. Why would you be jealous if she's getting attention? You
This
shouldn't
nigga
be
is
jealous.
weird.
Now, the type of attention she gets depends on how she makes adjustments. So, for example, in my last relationship, my girlfriend at the time, she used to think that she didn't have a boyfriend, or at least dress like she didn't have one. So that used to bother me. It wasn't jealousy. It was, no, you got a boyfriend. And she was like, yeah, but you met me like this. And I'm like, yeah, I met you single.
Well,
I mean, at the same time, there's adjustments you got to make in your relationship. I'm a flirty dude, and I'm flirty, and I be flirting with girls. When I'm in a relationship, that's not cool. It's just not cool. Certain adjustments you got to make. Like you can't, you can't. I don't know. People just nowadays think relationships are just supposed to come, and it's supposed to just be there, like freaking food.
Yes, like Amazon. I need it delivered
No,
at my
that's not
door.
how
I
it
don't want to
goes.
go out. I don't want to date around. Yes, you just described me. I don't want to go out. I don't
You
want to
don't
go
have
out.
to. You don't have to do that. You don't have to. You have to
Then
find.
just
You have to find your niche. You
my
got to
niche
find
is
your niche.
my house.
That's fine. There's someone for you that likes to be in the house just like you.
I know, but they're not going to come to my house and be like, "Hey, God sent me your address. I'm here."
It happens. It takes work. It
Did you
takes
get an Amazon package delivered to your house today?
everything
I
once.
did, but the
He
guy
was right
was
there. He was right there.
he
He was
was
right there.
little.
You asked,
Everybody,
and now you got complaints. Now you got complaints. You wanted him to get delivered to
yeah,
your
it's
house.
like
There you
everybody
go.
wants this ideal person now that they think it's just gonna magically appear. That's not how shit works.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. And that's because nowadays everybody's mind is so warped on what everybody else is doing. And everybody can sit up here and say, I'm not worried about what such and such is doing. All right, then why your ass single then?
You are. Like, yes, the fuck you
Right.
Why
are.
you're right. Why your ass single then? Because for every one dude that you didn't shut down, it's 26 of them that you didn't even pay attention to that could have been someone that you could have married. And that goes for men too. Men too. We fall into that trap too.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing. Like everyone is just looking for Beyonce and Jay-Z. That shit ain't real. Not for us. It ain't
I
real.
don't want that. I don't want that. I want grandma and granny.
But what I'm saying is you want somebody instead of just wanting you.
I think I get what
What
you're
you
saying
want
though
for
here.
what you want. You know what I'm saying? Like want for what you want, what you're comfortable with, then you can find somebody that you're comfortable with that's comfortable with the same things. But everybody out here looking for something that's either it might be obtainable, but you just don't know how to get to it because you just trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like
I think social media has messed up dating.
Man
media
has
definitely
it.
has, but people have people have a large part in that because, for example, me, based on social media, I should have been had a girlfriend. I'm the man on social media, but in real life, don't nobody. I ain't really trying to talk to none of them girls for real. So at the end of the day, it's like you have to. Some of it's social media. I do agree. A lot of it is social media, but at the same time, people have to take in what they take in from social media. Me personally, I try not to. I've done blocked everything. Certain people, like certain relationships that I might see that I say like, oh man, this is too bad for me. I block it. I block the words. I block everything. I just don't see it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't see it. Like everybody's trying to. I guess everybody's on a come up now, which is good to a certain degree, but is very bad for dating. So back to your original thing. I've never known men to be jealous of women when they're dating them. But then again, the type of people that I hang with and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that is totally different than, you know, everyone else.
Okay.
Those were good questions this week. I still want Tay back, but those were good questions.
I miss her too. I'm tired of getting verbally beat up because I'm asking good
You're not going to do
questions.
that to me. I didn't beat you up
I
verbally.
said verbally.
I don't give a damn what you said. I didn't do it.
Listen here.
All right. Well, hey, that looks like
Thank you,
that wraps
Di.
up this
Thank you,
month.
Di. Thank you. But I would be remiss if I didn't say this because we've had some losses in some of the people in 613. So I like to say rest in peace to Shay Coleman. That's somebody that, you know, I knew and other people in the 613 knew. She was a good person. And today, well, after they were recording, my aunt passed, Emma Thornton. So I want to say rest in peace to those people. And yeah, man, everybody stay positive and just keep your loved ones close, man.
Sorry for your loss, dear.
I'm
Rest in
sorry.
peace.
Oh man.
Peace out, people.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Hug your loved ones if you
Hug
can.
your loved ones, yeah.
And nah, for real, tell them that you love them.
Yeah.
That's something that a lot of us don't do.
Yeah, don't do enough of. I got into it with my godfather. I'm like, every time I call you, I'll tell you I love you. He's like, all right. And he get off the phone with me. And I'm like, it would be nice if you say you love me sometimes. He was like, is that what you need? He said, I mean, I haven't told you I love you since you was a little girl. And I said, well, I'm a grown woman. Tell me you love me, Pops. And so he's like,
Hey, listen.
okay. And now every time when I talk to him, I was getting off the phone with him the other day. He was like, hey, you forgot. I love you. I was like, I love you too, Pops. Because like he's 73 now. And I'm like, come on now. I love you. Like, I want you to know that you are loved. And I think that's the main thing. I think that's the problem with dating now is that, like, you see all this stuff on social media, you see a lot of fake love and everything else, and people are striving to get that love that they see other people have. I've been in relationships and people been like, I want what you have. And then them like getting mad at me because they wanted what I had. And I'm like, shit, hell, I wanted what I thought I had. You know what I'm saying? And keywords, I wanted what I thought I had. But it's
Listen.
that, like, nah, everybody wants to be loved and people are going about some of the stuff in the wrong ways and being outraged against people and everything. But appreciate the people that appreciate you.
I don't
Aw.
even have no real idea, like, of love. Not idea of love, but like goals from social media. That whole going out and I need to be on a trip and he hold me by my throat so I can take a picture. I'm not for all that. Words of affirmation me, please.
Yeah, like I'll be honest, I like to take a lot of pictures. I got way more pictures on my phone than I have that I put on social media. That's for me to have because it might have been a nice sunset and it might have been a beautiful moment or something that we had, or it's just the fact that we're doing something and we didn't take a picture. So like I've done more stuff without pictures because I've been like caught up enjoying the moment. Like I
Mm-hmm.
went on a whole vacation and I'm caught up enjoying the moment. It's not until we were with
Mm-hmm.
at a place where it's like, okay, they don't have this back at home. Let's definitely take a picture here. Cool. But it
Yeah.
was just really nice doing those things and enjoying it. But even beyond a relationship, just love in general, just let people know because when they gone, they really gone, y'all. Like, this
Mhm.
is it. They say you got one shot at life. This is it. We are in it right now. This is
Yeah.
it. Just like I was about to sit here and reach for my drink, and guess what? I almost reached for this candle right here. So, on that note, yeah, it's time to wrap this up. Ugh.
Yes. Yes.
You know how
I
wild
don't
that
even
is?
know what a Gatorade is. I'm gonna just go ahead with my water.
Look, my drink is gone. My other drink before that is gone. My son might have grabbed the last water. Like I don't know anymore. So no, I think it should be some more in there. I don't know. But well, thank you all for tuning in and staying here with us. We love y'all. Look, if somebody didn't tell you they love you today, we love you. We appreciate y'all. Show us that you love us by doing what what they need to do.
Run up them goddamn views. Shit. Every
Hopefully, Tay
goddamn week.
every week. Hopefully, Tay will be back next week. We don't know. Matter of fact, maybe you know what? I told myself I wasn't gonna say that because if I don't say that, then maybe she'll be back next week.
No,
But
I
we
should be
don't
back.
know. So, you right.
Morpheus, we miss you.
But here, since you're here, if you haven't already, please like the video. Please subscribe. We thank you. And again, this is another wonderful Facts Crew production. Thank you. Good night. Bye
Good
bye.
night.